What up, figure freaks? How you doing? Welcome to the channel. Glad that you're here joining me for another action figure review. Today we are doing Mattel's WWE Elite Legends Series 27 Great Muta. Now coming around the back side of the box, we got the rest of the wave. I have already done the Billy Gunn and the Terry Funk reviews. I have not picked up the Undertaker. I'm waiting for to find him on sale. The Muta was like $7.49, so not a bad deal. I just don't know that much about him. I actually scored the Ultimate Chase maybe like 2 months ago, and then I also have that NWO. It's part of the Monday Night War series. So I just kind of landed a couple Muta figures, and this is my third one. Got it for cheap. Again, don't know all that much about him except for that he is a great worker. His matches are dope, and he shoots the mist out of his mouth to blind his opponents. Could not wait for that Terry Funk though, and I found the chase. I am a huge fan of Terry Funk. Let's check out this write-up here. Titles include the World Champion, WCW Tag Team Champion, which I think he won that with Sting. Few superstars are as iconic and influential as the Great Muta. Known for his blinding mist and innovative moveset, the Japanese legend captured the hearts and imaginations of fans around the world in his 39-year career. So wow, good career. He's still kind of doing it, I think, or at least he's like running a territory or something like that. Let's check out the front of the box there. He's got his little hood or whatever you got there. We got a robe. This does look a little bit like he did when he went up against Sting. So he wrestled Sting and then he tagged with him against the Steiners. So let's open this bad dog up and see what the Great Muta is all about. Alright guys, out of the box, we got the Great Muta. Affixed are his, I guess you could say, martial artist hands. And then we got C-grips, which he doesn't really come with anything to hold, which, I guess is fine, but it would have been nice if we maybe got a title belt. So we got the full finger taping over on this side, and then just little segments like the knuckles. So knuckle taping on the left hand. Same thing here, we got the martial artist type hands. There you go. And then we got this hood. Pretty nice. I like how it does fit. You kind of gotta... Oh, it actually went on. So these things will get kind of tangled and stuck in here, but you just gotta pull them out. The eyes match up really well. As you can see them, there you go. With the mask, so that works really well. Just to look at the design. Very reminiscent of like the Sultan, I guess. But very nice. Get the head scan there. We got the kind of grayish beard. The red face paint. And that slick back hair. That is really crazy looking. Does anyone even have hair like that? Bye-bye. And of course we have the soft goods robe or top, and you just got that Velcro belt that just holds the robe in place. Let me take this off. We'll pull off a hand here just to make it easier. Pull that robe off. He's got the red pants. the long pants, so you know that the ankles are going to be somewhat stiff. No real pivot at all. We're going to start from the bottom, go to the top, but we do got a little tilt. We got the double jointed knees, pinless of course, pretty flexible. He can almost kick his own butt. We have the thigh cut. We got the hip ball joints. There's the splits about like that. We got the twist at the waist, stomach crunch, head moves around about like that. 360. Same with that shoulder. We go up about that far. 360. Double jointed elbows, pinless. And then of course we got that pivot and that twist on the wrist. So pretty sharp looking figure. Some decent accessories, I would say. I like that, what is it, kimono or robe, I guess you could say. We'll kind of look more at that. I like how the fur is kind of up here on part of the collar and then goes down the front end on one side. I like these little frilly things. That's nice. And then of course we got the back. Some designs there. We got the dragon head or dragon mask. And then bye-bye. Some little flames. Those sleeves are looking pretty fucking awesome. And they're different, so there's a nice little contrast there. And again, we got the frills here. On the right sleeve, I love this. So this is very nice. Look at that design. Sweet. So pretty nice figure. Nothing that really stands out, you know. Just talking about his career. He was part of New Japan as well as All Japan and WCW. Let's just start doing the comparisons now because we're going to talk about who he is wrestling. Get this stuff out of the way. First, we're going to bring in another Muta, and that is the Monday Night War. Has a similar hand tape. Almost exact. But he's got the NWO face paint as well as the shirt. I do like this face. There is a Chase version. Haven't found it yet. Really want to though. Then just to bring in another NWO guy, we got the Hulkster. Pretty decent figure. Now let me tell you something, brother. Yeah, that's right. Hulkster there. Just to bring in some adversaries of the Great Muta. He did some work with the one and only Paul Orndorff, Mr. Wonderful. This guy was huge when I was a kid, and I loved him very much. Saw him wrestle a couple times in the Bloomington Met Center. One of which was him versus, I think it was him versus Roddy Piper. And then got to see Hulk Hogan and Mr. T versus Big John Studd and King Kong Bundy. And that was awesome. Seeing that shit live was the bomb. So we got Mr. Wonderful. I would say one of his best matches that I've seen on YouTube or on TV was the match against Sting. Now it's when Sting is actually wearing these orange pants. Got the scorpion there on the side. This is a basic, now known as the main event, but this is back when the basics were a lot better. You had the ankle articulation, you had the boot cut. You did have the swivel at the bicep, which you don't get now. Got that nice face paint. Surfer Sting. And then, of course, we talked about how the Muta went up against Sting and then teamed up with Sting to go up against the Steiner brothers. Here we got Scotty. Here's Rick. The dog. I love this Rick Steiner. This fucking jacket is badass. Sunglasses, bandana, everything is awesome. That Scotty Steiner's no slouch either. So, if I was gonna rank this figure, and I know this, I'm trying to make my reviews a little bit shorter so you're not stuck hearing the same old shit for 25 to 30 minutes. We're trying to get it cut down to like 15. We'll see how that goes. I would give this figure a 6. I think that is fair. The soft goods are nice. I think that this is the best part of the figure. This is a well-crafted, well-made, well-stitched piece of soft goods. I think it's the best offering of this figure. So this is the best part. The mask is aight, but he's got the face paint, you know, so it's, you know, pick and choose whatever you like. Maybe I will have him wear the mask because it does look badass. So we got 6 out of 10 on the Great Muta WWE Legends 27. And that's going to do it, guys. I'm going to hang it up here. We'll see on the next one. What do we got coming up? We got this. See, I keep getting stuff in the mail, and I just keep falling behind. Work, kids, blah, blah, blah. But I did get 4 of these steel core sentry and modular defense posts, along with Juggernaut, which I am so excited to open up. I can't wait. I might just do that one next. We got Strong Guy. I actually might do Strong Guy first, because then I got somebody to compare to the big guy, the Juggernaut. And then, of course, we got the Man Wolf. Great character, favorite character of mine growing up as a kid in the 80s. You don't see him much anymore, but I'm very happy that they did this figure. It's just unfortunate that we're getting stuck with a $15 magic card in there. We talked a little bit about that. Well, we did the review for the Spider-Man battle damaged figure for the same wave. So there's that. We'll talk more on that. We got some shit over here. Desert Scorpion, some more Joes. We got the Emma Frost. And we got a whole bunch of stuff down here in this box. So keeps coming in. I heard that Hasbro is mailing away as much shit and trying to get stuff out to customers, which you gotta hand it to them. And they're trying to do it before these tariffs hit, because I guess something big is gonna hit hard and prices are gonna go up yet again. So we'll see how that goes. Play it by ear. But signing out, guys. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Drop me a like if you can. Peace out, all right? Later.